can you tell us a little bit about Little Lounge Play Cafe?
Yeah, okay. So the Play Cafe is a pop-up cafe at the moment. We run it once a week in our local community centre. And the idea is that we're exploring the idea of having a permanent play cafe as a place that we can use as a community hub where we can encourage families, local families to meet one another, to kind of share their experiences, to become support for one another, and also to facilitate parents to be able to do like sensory activities with their kids, and just an exciting place for our community to help families just have good quality time with their kids, really.
So we're here today, part of Waltz Pastry's Helping Hand project. Firstly, how did the nomination come about for the cafe?
Yeah, well, that was really exciting for us because we didn't know anything about the scheme. The first thing we knew about it was that one of our users, so one of the mums who comes along to the groups that we run, had nominated us, and that was really lovely and encouraging for us that somebody who uses our facilities wanted to nominate us for this award. And then when we found out we won, it was quite overwhelming actually to realise that it was a national scheme and hundreds of nominations had come forward, and to think that we were selected, it was really encouraging and a real boost for us. Yeah.
So Paul, you're here today as part of the Helping Hand team for Waltz Pastry. What is the task that you've been set out to do for Little Lounge Play Cafe?
Well, a few weeks ago we had a lovely email from yourself from Waltz Pastry inviting us to get involved with the project for the Little Lounge Play Cafe. It's something that we've done similar projects for before and got a lot from it, to be honest. It's nice to do something different and to give a little bit back to the community. So, and also it's a nice change for the lads who actually work for me to actually get involved with it as well. So I came up with a little bit of a design based on a chat with Katie, and obviously sent it over to you for approval. The budget was so that it allowed us to do exactly what we wanted to do. So from here on in, it's get stuck in and get the job done. Right, well, we're day 3, we're Wednesday, we're halfway through the project. And so far we've done what mostly looks to be groundwork. There's not much on the face of it that you can see that will look anything like the finished garden. But we've got all the borders in, we've got the raised beds in, we've got all the ground level up to where we need it to be. The lads are just finishing off now on the decking frame, so that's going in. The paving section's been done. There's an artificial grass section to go in next, and we'll finish off at the very end with a fence, which will be painted blue to match the existing. The weather's been kind, spirits are high, and we think we're on track for Friday at lunchtime, so fingers crossed.
Just amazing. Like, we were here Monday, saw the guys come in with all the, their tools and everything, and I honestly thought they're not going to get that done by Friday, and to just be standing here now and it's so beautiful is amazing. It's really amazing.
So you set out to have a sensory garden done and completed. What do you think it'll do for the little children?
It's just such an exciting space to be in. Like, there's so much for them to see and smell and look at and feel and play with. Like, honestly, I think they'll be a little bit overwhelmed to start off with because they won't really know what to do. But once they start playing and sensing all the different bits and pieces, it's just going to be such an exciting place for them to play.
So I can tell you're happy then. Do you think they're going to be happy as well? Yeah,
I think the kids are going to be chuffed, but the mums and the carers, are just going to be, I think, just going to be so appreciative that people have thought to do this, and a big organisation has thought to come and support a little group like us, because we couldn't achieve something like this on our own. So it's I think it's quite overwhelming, really.
It's taken us nearly 5 days to get here to where we are today. We started off with the groundwork, which took 2 days, and then we slowly built up the raised beds, and then today we've managed to finish off by laying the floor and getting the plants in.
So you've got a Helping Hand team with you. How proud are you those lads to get involved and turn it around in such a short space of time?
Fantastic team of lads. There's 4 of us, or 4 of the lads and myself, and we're happy to get involved, and they're really hard workers, so they didn't mind putting in a few extra hours here and there just to get us to where we are today.
So Mike, tell us about the Helping Hand campaign by Wolves Pastry.
Well, earlier in the year we wanted to essentially drive a community-based campaign. So we came up with the idea of a Wolves Helping Hand. So what we did is we set up a campaign that went out to the general public for people in their community to nominate worthy causes, with the aim to identify community projects that required a little bit of additional funding and a little bit of a helping hand. And here we are today in Pontypridd with our winners, the Little Lounge Play Cafe, and run by Katie, who has done an absolutely sterling job. So really proud to be part of it, and as you can see, the results are fantastic.
So you deployed a Helping Hand team who were local to the area. What is it they were set out to do?
The plan was to create an area outside of the Play Cafe for the children to be able to enjoy safely. So at the moment, previously it was a disused car park, and what we've created for them is a sensory area, or sensory path as we're going to be calling it, to allow the children to get out and about, get out from inside of the cafe itself and actually enjoy a bit of the great outdoors in a safe environment.
You've seen the reaction. What are your views on the garden and from what it was, like you say, a disused car park to what it is now?
Fantastic. It's absolutely wonderful. You know, the work that's gone into it from the guys from Al Fresco in the space of 5 days has been absolutely staggering. They've turned, as I say, a disused car park into what is a wonderful little play area for the kids to enjoy. So I couldn't be happier. I'm very proud of Wolves' involvement in it, and I'm incredibly proud of the guys from Al Fresco for turning it around so quickly for us.
So I was going to say the final question. Did the Helping Hand campaign set out to what it wanted to do?
Absolutely, yeah. What we wanted to do was reward and support a genuine community-based project or club or community group. And I think what we've done is we've identified a perfect community group to help support hundreds of applications across the country. This one really stuck out because it's run by the people of the local community for the benefit of the local community. And what they really genuinely needed was a little bit of extra support to get them over the line, to offer up the kids of the community centre a nice safe area to play in. So yeah, couldn't be happier.
So, we're just so chuffed to have this done for us. Thank you, Sarah, for nominating us. That was a really lovely gesture in and of itself, just to be nominated, and then to be selected was really overwhelming. And we're so excited about what it's turned out like, isn't it? Yay!